Right, okay, so settings. Field of view 100 is enough. Thank you very much. Or maybe 90 even. We'll see. Damage numbers. Ethics. It's off by default, so I'm not going to activate it on purpose. Music can be a bit lower, I think. And invert look is on by default, and the rest we'll figure out while we play the tutorial. Okay, health and stamina can be increased with crystals each run or permanently in the passive tree. The pushback ability, after a successful parry, we get that, and you quickly attack after a successful parry to riposte with extra damage. Okay. This game has graphics. It's allowed to have graphics. Deviate, you never tried Endless Legend. It's the 4X game that's not in space, right? Yes. Exactly. In the Endless Universe, but not in space. Graphics! There's a class ability that's shown on the bottom right. Weapon abilities. Tab shows the stats. Right mouse button does parry. Left shift is dodge. And I think I'm gonna put dodge on fourth mouse button. Or the pushback. Yeah, let's put the pushback on the mouse button. Shift. We'll see. Survivor Extraction. 2 different game modes. With this unlocks at level 5 and it's called Survivor Extraction. Enter your hideout and challenge volatile arenas where time is limited and death is final. Endure relentless waves or extract early. Aha! Death is not the end in the Ascension campaign. Complete the game to unlock the Gauntlet. No difficulty modifiers. Keystones of each branch unlock powerful modifiers or weapon abilities. Okay. Daggers. Swords. Spears. Helmets of all kinds. Axes also. Fire weapons. Shenanigans. Cool. At level 4, we unlock spears being lootable.
A remorseless assassin, executing the sinister orders of the highest bidders. You were once a name, driving dread and steel into the hearts of your victims. Okay.
There's it's early access, right? So there's art missing and all that. We need to consider that. We can pick between 3 different classes here in the campaign. Frostweaver, Stormcaller, and Pyromancer. Okay, so there's the stats. This is definitely an RPG kind of game. It has the attributes. There's a thing called inscriptions. If we gather enough scraps from salvaging weapons, we discover new inscriptions. Double repulse damage, parry, auto trigger pushback. Oh, this is nice. Cool. Boons. Oh. Choose one of the offered boons. When you take damage, heal 25% of the damage taken. This effect can only trigger once every 3 seconds. Ah! Interesting. I currently cannot take the boon, but they are available, right? And there's different passives. Okay. Oh, wait. And the weak Ferrum of Steel. Balanced sword. Tab is supposed to show an inventory, but we're not there yet. Right before the swing is about to hit you, you have to parry. Kelly! Oh, that was stuttering a lot. Yeah. Okay, graphic settings. Shadow quality. Oh, it doesn't go lower. Let's go for balanced upscaling then. It still looks alright. Okay, stamina is limiting our ability to dodge. And that's hello. Bit of a different sword. Yeah. That works. We need a bit more field of view. So they did set it properly in the beginning. They had it to 100 something. 104, I think. I'm gonna leave it at 100. Yeah, that's good. So you have indicators where the enemies are at. Ah, you don't really block. No, you don't block. Either you parry or you get hit. And then new enemies spawn. And they get obviously they get a fireball. Salvage. Interesting. Follow the wisp. Choose one of 3 rewards to open the way to the next room. Okay. Oh, hold down to pick up the gold. Okay. The other gold we did pick up automatically. But these goblins... No, goblets. And other lootables we have to click on. Okay, what's this? Choose a reward. Increase attack speed by 1%. Increase dodge cost. We can salvage our starting weapon. Oh, hello. 50 gold for one of those. We already see the enemies walking about there. Kind of impressive. That looked like gold earlier, but it's a candle, isn't it? Can't use shields. We can deflect spells. That was too late. Was a bit hard to judge the... We're a pyromancer, right? We need a fire sword. That was a bit hard to judge when this spell would hit. They were doing flourishes over flourishes. Cast a spell, please. No. You did. Come on, cast your spell. Deflected. Oh, new enemies. Have a fireball. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, not too late. This is fun. Choose a boon. Ah, and it shuffles which ones you can pick from this. After 3 attacks, your next weapon hit deals 50% of its damage to all enemies in a 5-meter radius. Yeah, we're Blistering Ground. We're a pyromancer. A comparison arrow would be nice to see that you deal more or less damage with that weapon. But checking out the stats is cool as well. Okay, so it's an indie game, right? I think so. It feels like they achieved a lot with little means, or few means. How do you see that? Is that fall damage? No. Oh, the lag spike's a bit hard. To pay for the beans. Let's hope so. I need to finish this game. The performance is hard to judge, obviously. It's an early access game, and maybe not all the... I don't need damage numbers. Not all the sliders are in here, right? I need more options. The spell still hit. Have at it. Here, try this. Okay, this is fun. Yeah, it's very similar. Oh, bad timing. Wispy. Wispy, wispy, wispy. Choose a reward. Fire damage, yay! Yes and no. There are few that look so promising. They got a lot of things right. They got a lot of things right. The effects are a bit on overdrive here. Boom. Too late. Too early. Wah! Enemies! Oh no, that was the wrong button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not ready.
Not ready. Ah, that burning ground is awesome. Ah! What are they doing? They died. No. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so the wisp is going to lead us outside, but we want to pick up all the gold. Picking up the gold is not so exciting. Yeah, I think the advantage, obviously, of making this a rogue game is that it's faster to finish because you don't need to fuss about with NPCs, logic of story. You can take lots of shortcuts with the level design. You can reuse assets without getting punished for it. So it's just very condensed. And for small teams, I think this is as much as you can do. If you want the graphics to be good and the gameplay to be good, right? But yeah, I mean, other people do make RPGs, like proper ones. Wrong button. Oh, right. Did I say wrong button? I did. I didn't want to dash. I wanted to parry. This costs money. And a random boon is the reward. 50% more weapon damage when there's only one enemy around you. And that is a spear. We have to try the spear. Ooh. Yeah, the thing with the RogueLite and the Survivor games, it will stop at some point. It will just stop. People will start making other games again. But currently, you can't escape it. And obviously also, RPG is a genre that many games draw from. They don't want to be a full-fledged RPG, but they draw from the ideas, the concepts, the mechanics, which is cool. I'll take that. Phew. Yeah, you are stuck in the head with a spear. I just thought that's a person sitting there. Oh! You're dead. How did I miss that? Oh, shit. You're not allowed to block. Uh-oh. 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 I'm panicking. That's not good. Fireball. Bastard. Ah, we get a fire spear, but it doesn't do any damage. Be gone. Let's dodge. We're allowed to dodge. Ah! If you find yourself overwhelmed by enemies, you can always dodge. I forgot. That's a lightning spear. No. So, going after this gold, that's not doing anything. It's not the kind of game where I want to run around the beautiful level looking for more gold hidden in a corner. Somehow. Because there's nothing else there, right? It's just the level. Or are there secrets? I don't think they're a secret. But yeah, the Unreal Engine allows people to make pretty looking games real quick. With shop bought assets at times, and lots of them are really never ever gonna reach a playable state. I do agree. this has potential still.
I can't do that.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, burning on the fireball hit, and we get an epic run speed. Maximum stamina. Pushback damage. Yes. The courtyard. So we finished the sewer level. Nice. Now we could see the loading in. So I have to turn around once, and then most of the things are loaded. Hi. Oh. Stop charging at me with your axes. I wonder if I can... Oh, shit. This instantly feels different. Bonk, bonk. The slow motion effect is a bit... It's the last... When you kill the last enemy, there's a little slow motion effect. That can be fine-tuned, I think. The combat is fun. It's a tiny bit... My tendency to spam the left mouse button, that breaks it. It's not Souls-like or anything like that, but it's very reactive, dynamic, and at the same time it's not over complicated or anything. Pushback. Okay, you can also just sidestep spells. Oh, that was a fireball to the butt. And the window, as you could see with the spell now, the window you get to do that is there. Oh, shit. Bloody spellcasters. Abyssal enemy. What does that mean? Oh, it's a champion. Whoa! First. Oh, shit. The enemies also block, right? Ah, shit, I should have dodged that. But my stamina is limited. Ooh, that was close. My stamina is limited, so I can't just bloody dodge everything. And that was the first level where I thought it felt good. Oh. Late. Spellcasters are gonna be dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Always go for the wizards first. Right. You can die. That was intense. Suddenly. You notice in some first-person RPGs where combat is basically attack, wait for the enemy to attack so you can dodge, block, parry, attack, and repeat. It does get boring, yes. This here does not. Cold damage. No, we don't want... Even though it had a special skill. Fire damage, we want that. $20 stamina is good. I'm keeping that, even though it does less damage. Extra damage equal to 30% of your goal. Yeah. Interesting. You can skip this. You don't need to. I don't know how much gold I have. 1,493. 2% of that. Okay, it's just extra damage. Okay. There's this. For 970. But a level 6 to 10 weapon. Yes. It's not a spear. Okay. I'll take it. We can salvage that. Almost every game with combat, yeah. Weapon gains 1% damage every second up to 25. Lose the bonus when you take damage. Yeah, okay, that's free. Free extra damage. So, now that we know gold is extra damage, I might have a reason to go look for goblets and curses. Not really. I was kidding. It's not really a good reason to look for them. But it's a neat passive bonus, I guess. Yep. Are you alone? You just exploded. Yes. A variety of attacks. Oh, bloody spellcasters. Oh, they still hit me. It's hard to explain. Oh, hello. The hit feedback is a bit weird. I'm not gonna get blown apart with their casters. The pushback ability feels odd. The enemies just hop away from you a bit. That needs, I don't know, something. And the spellcasters need various skill timings. If it's always the same timing, you learn it quickly. I can vary it. That would be more fun. Hello. I like the idea of this. The execution... This needs to cook a bit, I have to say. This needs to cook a bit. Oh, these have... what are they called? Inscriptions on them. Iron Tempest. What's that? Attacks with this weapon launch metal spikes that fly to forward, dealing 25% physical damage. That's what my sword does. And this spear has auto pushback. I want to see how that works. Dark Souls is for speedrunners and for slow runners. In the middle, there's not much room. Yes. There's a lot of spear to this spear. Fire damage. Yeah, you can slowly walk sideways when they cast a spell.
Not ready.
Ah! Shot the wizard in the butt. Oh, bad. So many wizards.
It's not ready.
Yeah. I'm not ready. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, that was a variation, alright. How am I still alive? Oh, that was safe there. Oh, there's more. Here, kitty, kitty. Just out of range. Ooh, they suddenly died. They get friendly fire from their wizard friends. Ugh. I'm not sure if the weapons are different enough from one another to be exciting drops. It's a harsh judgment, but I think that's what I currently feel. It's exciting to only have 8 health left and surviving the level though. That's good stuff. Maximum stamina, speed with spears. I'll take stamina. Yeah, if you can combine yeah, because the fire damage, yeah, that's not automatic, but this fire damage is, I think, global, so it would increase my fireballs damage, this bonus down here. And this bonus up here is for the sword exclusively, which also gets boosted by the 7%. That's how I would think. It says global damage, then it says fire damage, and then it says sword damage. Which is a mix of all these, plus this. No. Not entirely sure. It would be interesting to see this a bit more precise, like how the weapons damage is modified, for example, like with the mouse over tooltip, like in action role-playing games. You don't have a chance with it. post. Oh.
Not yet.
Not yet. I died, finally. Game over, man. And they're hacking at my corpse. That's a bit disconcerting. Now we come to the interesting part. We acquired 8 points. Daggers. Increased XP and gold. Gold is necessary because you buy the chest's contents with it. I think it's too early to focus on an elemental type. I could probably choose a weapon type. But this is XP. And it's only 1 point per upgrade. Yay! So we could get a whole skill tree, or I don't know, a whole upgrade path. And then it's health and stamina. And stamina. Right. That was that. Roadmap. Another boss is coming. What's in the... Ooh. Okay. There's an update announced, I think, for August. Was it in this game or was that another game? Maybe I'm mixing up games. In June. Oh no, I'm mixing it up. This one got a bigger update in June, which was the survivor extraction, and the combat has been changed. Legendary game-changing boons. Well, playstyle changing. Okay. So, what this means. Now if we click play again, we cannot continue the campaign because we now get a tutorial for the extraction gameplay. Ooh, new class. Welcome to your hideout, a high-risk, high-reward survivor mode where you fight relentless waves of enemies, gather items, trade, build up your stash, and if you die, everything's gone. Lose all the items you bring with you in the arena. Okay. Follow the marker. But I'm not following the marker. I'm checking this out. I can change class here. Okay, but I want to be the Stormcaller. No enemies. Aww. Ah. A thing. A shop. Okay, we're gonna follow the marker now. Okay. So, first time an animation or effect happens, it struggles a bit. Oh, thought I had it. Oh, bad. I think that green circle is where the enemies spawn. Let me loot this. Okay, we got a passive. Let's get a proper weapon. Ah, there's an inventory. Okay, and now we have equipment. So I wonder which game mode is the one they're gonna focus on. Because the campaign will be done at some point, and this is where you can get the most replayability out of, right? Random bonuses I don't really use. The end of the yellow bar. Whoa. Dodging has a chance to create a lightning storm. Okay. Ah, this is all good. Interesting fact. This needs to be even higher. I'm not even sure if it gets changed, but these things floating in this weird, slightly elevated position does not make. This is odd. They need to be on the ground or something, like little pedestals on which just the gem resides without all these effects. Nobody needs all these effects. That's just too much. 5% heals. Loot. Heavy armor with run speed. Loot with one random stat. Okay. Now, I've managed to survive until the end. Each arena has an extraction zone. Stepping into the extraction zone allows you to escape the arena at any time. Not just when the timer reaches the end. Okay, so I can always flee. I can get one of all of these? Yay! Oh, that takes 10 seconds, so you have to survive that. Fair enough. I survived. And I extracted the loot. Yes, there it is. Okay. If you manage to extract, you keep all your loot and your equipped weapons. Stash anything that you want to use later that you don't want to bring into an arena. Yeah, hold to interact is a toggle button for me. Toggle to interact is the thing. It's a controller. It's a feature that people who play with a controller like a lot, so they don't accidentally do stuff, I think. For me, it feels super alienating because if I press a button, I want the thing to happen. Just, I don't know. So I don't need to stash anything. Just like, kill it. Yeah, single press and hold, that makes a lot of sense. Absolutely. So we sell these. We can get reputation with the shopkeeper by giving them more money. Isn't it enough that we go shopping? These have 2 stats. Ooh. Damn. Equip. Just the stats. Okay, they seem a bit out of whack. But balancing is something they need to do at some point. Hey. The Nexals. We have a passive point to spend. Good, more stamina for us. They are Nexals. Here. And Pyromancer again. Stormfall again. Grants you points that you can spend in the persistent passive tree to unlock weapon abilities. Yes. It's a tree! Immortal Redneck also had a skill tree. It was even growing as you invested points. It's the least probable game to see an actual growing skill tree in Immortal Redneck, but it has one. So if you sit at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you get asked that question, now you know the answer to it. Actually a tree. So we do that and finish the tutorial. Your first real arena. Baby's first real arena. You're dead. Bam! Boop. Boop. Oh. Crap. Now we're talking. Dispel temporal ward. I can't knock him back while they're in the temporal cloud. Fair enough. Ooh, hello. We get the good stuff now. That's gonna be hard to beat. But yeah. Cloud size increase. The music is suddenly louder than before. Why? Okay, let's dispel the ward. Loot. Look at how many skellies we have suddenly. There's no standing around trying to look fancy. We can go back. Oh, I thought I would get them. Okay. Yeah. This has potential. It just needs a lot of work. Ooh. Okay. Didn't take long to get a better alternative. So these don't need to float. They need to be on small pedestals on the ground without all the thingamajigs. It just... That's just me thinking out loud. Ah! Oh, so many. Too many. Where am I? What's going on here? No. Well, this needs a comparison, obviously. Yeah. Not enough. Anything for anything. Ah, shit. You bastards. I think I need to get out before they swarm me to death. I didn't expect to have this many. I kind of want to kill that abyssal thing. Ooh. Ah, let's get out of here. Where's the thing that needs getting out? Now for 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Are you nuts? I did level up. Oh, and I have to what's it called? Salvaged enough weapons. And this is new. Enemies killed by this weapon's ability create a restoration wisp that heals you for 1% of your maximum health when collected. Sustain. Awesome. So I made it out. Actually. That? I don't think it matters which boons I take when I extract. That was intense. The game is intense. Suddenly you get swarmed by so many skeletons. It's hard to keep calm and manage your stamina in that case. I at least it felt hard. Sorry. Beggars. The rest is decent. Right. Okay. Why is it not equipped into this? Oh, no. It's not equipping to the other slot. I guess you're supposed to have two rings. But if I sell that, I can buy that. And try again. It still goes to the same slot. I think that's not intended. This, oh no! Ah, they are different types. That's a ring, that's a bracelet. Okay, so here, you can have your stuff back. They also look like rings though. But yeah, that taking the item off was giving it away. That's fair enough. It's one of the few melee-focused first-person roguelites that we found in the timeline between 2012 and today. Right? And it is one of those that has potential, but there's a lot of work to be done. Some user interface work, some balancing, or not balancing. I mean, obviously also balancing, but some clearer descriptions for some effects or mouse over tooltips. That's a lot of work, but it would tremendously help the game out. And some of the like the upgrade crystals and the weapon icons need to be smaller because they obstruct the screen. They basically, if I drop 2 weapons, I cannot see anything anymore because the effects are so overwhelming. They can be smaller. It can be more subtle. I would appreciate that a lot. This is good fun. Nowhere near perfect. Nowhere near finished. But it's a fun game. A bit simple here and there, right? It's... yeah. Oh, see, this already planned. A more detailed stats screen is planned. Oh, this looks a lot like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, pushing enemies into spikes and blades. A boss fight. Class trees and class upgrades. That sounds interesting. I wonder what's different. Oh, a new class. Yeah. Solid. I'm gonna check back as soon as they're